Was it fun?
Bro, that bitch was amazing.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It feels so empty in this garage with none of my cars in here, but we are about to change that here real quick. I'm going to be hopping in the C7 ZR1. We are on our way to CTS Performance. I am with my little brother. He's going to be riding with me, and he's going to be driving the ZR1 back, so I'm sure I'm going to make his day. And yeah, super excited to pick up the car from CT's. It's done, and
You gotta water your grass.
I can't afford it. No. So last year, I probably had the nicest grass in the neighborhood. Many of you, a lot of my followers on Instagram, seen the bill that I received, the water bill. It was like $1,300. It was the biggest water bill I've ever seen. I think anyone's ever seen, but it was some really nice grass. So this year, I don't really care this much about the grass. I need to get a separate meter or whatever you call that, so that they know it's not all going into the sewer. It's actually going on my grass. But yeah, so my grass is kind of messed up right now, but it's all right. A little bit of water, she'll be right back alive. But we are on our way to CT's, picking up the C6 ZR1. We're gonna hopefully get the C7 on there if my man Shane is up for it. You know, he might be feeling good today and might put the C7 on the dyno for me, see what it puts down. I wanted to put it on 100 octane. I didn't have a chance to get out of work early and get some race gas in, so we're gonna run the dyno on 93 and see what it makes. Let's get it. Got the top off on this beautiful day. Grass isn't looking too beautiful, but the cars are looking great. Priorities. That's the man right there, baby. It's looking righteous. Yeah. First start up. Sounds good. Sounds good. How you doing? Oh yeah. Got the tank.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch everything. He said he's got a camera that watches the front fin. Yeah.
I think you're ready to put it on the dyno.
You wanna move your
See? Oh yeah, you're good. What do you think it's gonna make?
690.
690 wheel. What do you think it's gonna make?
Oh, let's say 650.
650 wheel. All right. I'm gonna go with I'm hoping it's 680, but we'll see. Shane, what do you think it's gonna make?
630.
Huh?
630.
630. He's trying to hold on me.
I never bet against the house.
I'm gonna go with 680. I'm hoping 680 on 93, so we'll see.
677. I was over exaggerating.
$658. 658. 634 torque. It's a really hot day.
Now you don't feel so bad. So you can see the converter was locked up there. And you can see that, see right here again. Back to the same
Full
thing.
timing,
Yeah. 4.9.
4.9.
So that's robbing you.
Right. So pulling about 4.9, 5 degrees of timing. 5 degrees of timing. It's pulling on 93. So pretty shitty weather conditions. It's super hot out today. Super humid. It's pulling 5 degrees of timing. I'm on pump 93. So I feel like I would have seen a much better number on 100 octane. I just didn't. I had a long day at work today, so I didn't have time to stop and get some 100 octane. So I ran it on 93, 658 wheel was what we came up with. But like I said, it's a really nasty, muggy, humid day. Probably the worst conditions that you can dyno a car. But you know, I came here to pick up the C6. So Shane was nice enough to put my C7 on the dyno and spend some time and dyno that for me. So I appreciate you, Shane. And yeah, so that's what it made. 658. I feel like on 100 octane on a nice cool day, we're in the 700s all day in this thing. 700 wheel, maybe more. So yeah, we're gonna be leaving here pretty soon, hopping in the C6, and may do some pulls. Might embarrass the C7. In. This thing is scary. Scary. Honestly, I felt like the front end was lifting off of the ground. I've never driven anything this fast, ever. And yes, the C7 got gapped by the C6. What a race. Was that fun?
Hell yeah.
That was awesome. What a great run.
The next day later.
I am so happy right now because I thought I had an appointment at Secretary of State and I wasn't going to be able to register the C6 until August. I somehow logged into the state website, set up an appointment the day of, and got this bitch registered, dog. I'm so happy. I am legal now in the C6. I don't think you guys are going to see the C7 anymore. I gotta get that pure E. Let's go. So we on Woodward. What's happening? That's my passenger. I had to find the lightest passenger for tonight's race.
120, bro. 120.
Even though I'm way lighter. than the ZL1. I weigh 3,300. I think he weighs around 3,800, 37, 38, 39, somewhere around there. I got an advantage on the weight. So even though if he's making more power, I should be able to get him. You know who I'm repping for. Good CT. Good CT. I'm holding out for you, CT Performance. My dog Shane. I ain't taking no L's tonight. I'm gonna figure out a way. We're gonna do it. Oh boy. Can I get some of that?
Yeah. Put it in your mouth.
He literally, this is not even like the real plate that's supposed to be on here. He put this plate on just so he can embarrass me. But I'm not gonna let it happen. There's no way I'm gonna let it happen. So I'm not making no excuses. Even it's gonna sound like it's an excuse, but I don't make no excuses. You guys know me. I post my wins, I post my losses. I have not even done a pull in this thing yet. I have not done a second gear pull. I went for my first drive, did a roll with my brother on the way back home with the C7 in third gear, and it was fast as hell. I'm not gonna lie, it's the fastest car I've ever drove. It scared the shit out of me. So, but no excuses. If I lose, I lose, you know. But I'm not trying to come out with the W. Stay tuned, guys. Boy holding it down for CT Performance. Got his ass on the 60. He wants his roll, which is 40, 45 roll. I'm gonna try to get it to 50 because I still gotta be in second. I'm not in power at all. But he's gonna have to go home and take that plate off. Matter of fact, I should tell him to give me that plate. What you think, dog?
I think it's nasty. I can't lie.
They said I was shooting flames. I wish we had it. We got a GoPro. We're actually gonna put the GoPro on the bumper to see if we can shoot flames again. 1, 2, 3. Gonna try to get that revenge race in with the McLaren that got me in the C7. See how that goes. This thing is I was a little low in power, and he got out on me, and I couldn't reel him back in. But it was a great race. Good runs.
Great race, a lot of fun.
The grudge racing
Badass
continues.
cars.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome. Give me some room tonight, nigga. My fully fixed.
He don't want no smoke.
We'll put the video.
We'll put the video of me beating him in there too.
And the got to run in with the McLaren. I wanted a 60, but I gave him a 50. So it's all right though. It was a good run.